Master Trainers. Happy Friday.
Hi, Master Trainers.
It's our favorite time of the year, the time that we get to celebrate Christmas and time off.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
One thing people need to know, I think about Beachbody, and I made a comment today when I walked down the hallway, is there's more junk food in this building right now than any job I've ever had in my life.
Don't say that. I think Carl's in this group.
I know,
He can
he's
see these
probably
things.
pissed, but
he doesn't like
mad.
us to have junk food here. There's none in the CERT department. We don't do junk food.
It's contraband. There's none in the CERT department
Anywhere.
at all. I don't know. I'm looking around Shannon's
Who did this? Who did this?
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Whatever. This has been one of the busiest weeks, I think, in our department for a bunch of reasons. I think you all got the email. We launched the Master Trainer 411 page.
It looks good.
And I'm so excited about it.
Barb's worked so hard on this.
It's still a work in progress because there's things we're going to tweak still, and we're going to take your feedback because we want it to be user-friendly for you. So if you guys have feedback, it's a way to make it easier because you're the end user. So if you want to make it different and more user-friendly, Marina's the point person. Go to Marina to make suggestions. But what I really want more than anything is relevant pictures because the pictures we have, that's not a bad picture though.
Oh, that's
the guy with the abs again.
Straight abs.
No
body fat.
I think that when we have pictures of you guys up, it'll be even better. But it's not a private site.
Nice to say, it's for everybody, right? So
everybody.
we want it to look good and we want you guys to be showcased there. So we're going to do our best, but add whatever you want. The flavor,
let us know.
The flavor is yours.
So that's going to be the one site. And I did say in the webinar, if you want to, you can either just go on your own, check it out, or go to the webinar. But one thing I want to know for sure from you guys is that this page is to be shared as well. So it's nothing, if it's private, it's going to be password protected. So it's going to be a way to celebrate you guys. So let us know what you
One
need.
of many.
Yeah.
One of many.
And I want this to take the place also of GXP. So we're not ditching GXP yet because until you get comfortable here. I keep pointing at the computer, but once you're comfortable, I think this is going to be what you guys asked for. One spot for everything. So, yay! It's a good day.
Hallelujah.
Oh, it's Christmas time. You want to talk about the Wall of Fame?
Wall of Fame. Yes, I'm excited to talk about
That was
this.
her idea.
Okay, so if I'm sure you've all been to, you have all been to the headquarters here, and you know the Wall of Fame for the coaches, where you can walk down the main part of Beachbody, and you can see all of our top coaches, many of you guys up there, celebrating them. We believe Master Trainers should be celebrated just as much, maybe a little more. And so we're creating a Wall of Fame here on the second floor that's dedicated just to Master Trainers. So certification team is taking over the entire second floor. So, so some of you might have your picture upstairs and downstairs. So you're going to be everywhere. But it's going to be the walkway from the kitchen over to our offices here on the second floor. It's the main area. And it will have first the top 5. Mm-hmm. So the top 5 from 2013, once we set those rankings, will be highlighted with huge, big things. And then we'll have the Master Trainer poster.
Yep.
Talk about that.
It's going to be fabulous. So if you've seen, I think you have, there's the big, huge elite coach poster with all of the coaches' pictures of the top 50. Same exact thing. Everyone who's a Master Trainer, you're going to be on this great, big, huge poster. So it's a way to celebrate who you are, and so people can, you can be just so cool in the building. When you're not here, you'll still be here.
Yeah, and everybody here is going to know who you are. So you're going to be recognized all over the place. They'll be like, I know that person. They're Master Trainer. I saw them in the Beachbody second floor.
So we're working on that. That should be done soon. And something I'm really excited about, too, is I've been working on these social media shout-out. What are we going to call them? What do we call them? Recognition cards.
Yeah.
So Angie Green was lucky enough to be the one that they chose to mock it up. But it looks like this.
I'll show all the writing.
And I'm going to show all the writing, right? Just look and then come back and then look.
You can show right here. These are my notes.
Oh, her notes. So it's going to be something that it's social media and it's shareable. And then we're going to put it on certain sites, and it's going to be a way, it says like Angie Green, level 3 Master Trainer, member of Hall of Fame, Turbo Kick, what she does. It's going to be just fabulous. So this is going to be launched very soon as well.
And so this is for all of social media. So pretty soon we'll tell you what that social media looks like. So, obviously there's the big stuff, Carl's social media pages. There's like P90X, Insanity. There's the certification. There's Find a Class. There's a ton of different social media outlets that Beachbody has. We're going to create a strategy that when we have one of these and we put it up there and we celebrate that Master Trainer at that point in time, it's going to kind of get blasted everywhere. So it should have a pretty wide reach, I think.
Which goes to a great teaser.
The teaser.
The teaser.
The teaser.
So we've created, I think, a fabulous way for you to earn great prizes and cool recognition. And I don't want to go too much into it, but this is going to play a huge role as well in the new system next year about how many people you certify, how many people who you certify by pro team. It's going to be this point process, and you need to get X amount of points to be in this certain club. And when you're in this certain club for X amount of months, you get an awesome prize. And
really cool prizes,
Yeah.
actually. So we're working on the prizes. We're not ready to like exactly tell what they all are
they all
yet.
want a tip to treat.
Well,
Katie.
actually, we're ready to tell it, but we learned something from a marketing
Some
expert. You
marketing
may or may not know
genius. I
this
don't know who she
formula,
is.
but to actually share information, solve a problem, and then create a new problem at the end, and then solve that problem in the next video.
So the next video will
So the
solve
next
that
video
problem.
will solve
So
that problem.
stay tuned, because the next video that we share with you is going to be so exciting, and it's going to change the way we've recognized you and change the way that we've rewarded you and really change the way that you'll be able to do business in a way that's going to be more lucrative for you, and it's going to be
Easier.
easier.
Yeah.
The more important thing is easier. I think
Yeah.
we're going to change it in a way that makes it easier for you to be successful and not have so much busy work to do. So that
Let's
will
just
come
say
next.
maybe you might have less interaction with accounting. That might be disappointing for some of you, but
I know, right?
so yeah, and Barb led a workout this week
I did.
here at Beachbody, a live workout.
I taught Insanity
She
on.
taught it.
well, I've
She
been-
was on the mic
I was on the mic. I've been testing it at my YMCA, which has been a lot of fun, and then I led a workout here on.
Wednesday.
Was it Wednesday? I forget the
Yeah,
day.
and I'm still sore today. It was hard, and it was round 6, right?
It was round 6.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
thanks,
it was fun.
Thanks Danielle for that. And
Oh.
I fired Barb a few times in that, but somehow she's still here. She won't go.
Go
But it was
away.
really hard, so I did have to fire her
It
a
was a
couple
good
times.
workout.
But yeah.
So enjoy the Master. I keep looking in the background, Shannon.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm seeing this
I
more.
thought you were talking about my tree.
Well, I keep seeing this in the background. Like, if Shannon has a bad day, there's some cinnamon whiskey
And some Chambord.
and some Shannon.
Actually, those were all gifts.
And let me say-
they've been sitting there for a long time.
forever. They haven't even
Yeah.
moved. I remember one time we threatened to drink it when you're on maternity leave.
Yeah.
Remember when the website went down?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we would send her pictures of like.
Yeah.
she
I was a
wasn't
little worried,
drinking.
but you could at least talk about my tree.
If you're an Arizona fan,
#1 basketball team in the country, and
that.
also Angie Green, #1 rec center. Got named #1
That's
rec
right, it
center in the
did.
country. So
we don't want
Go
to talk
Cats.
football though, because that Ohio State football team, did they choke? Or we shouldn't talk college football. We shouldn't talk college football. But I'll tell you what, I think it was Shalene Johnson's team that did beat. So the Spartans did beat Ohio.
Yes,
was.
they did.
It was a
That's
good
right.
game. That was a
Yeah.
really good game. But enough about
That's it.
college football. That's it. So
All right.
we'll talk to you soon. We'll have one more video before the end of the year. So this is it. Talk to you soon.
Bye guys. Have a good
Bye.
weekend.